What up? Welcome back to MetsNSSD podcast coming to you Monday, March 9th. We're back at it. Had a great weekend. Not a great week. We had an okay weekend. It was a positive weekend. Obviously, I didn't post no pics because you got to have a break. So I take a break from videos, but of course, I do my own little thing. We had this one parlay right here on Sunday. Raptors, Miami Heat, Knicks, and the Pacers all came through for me. $15 to win 109. That was a pretty good win. So we have some money for today. And we have a nice little slate. Really, really tiny. Really, really, really small. This is not usually regular Mondays with only 3 games. It's usually like 5 or 6. But I don't know what they did with the schedule. We only got 3 games today. So let's hop into this, make this video nice, quick, and sweet, straight to the point. We got the Charlotte Hornets on the road going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta is home, and remember, I told you how the Atlanta Hawks are just a totally different team at home. They've had some very good wins at home this year. Injuries, there is none. Obviously, Clint Capella is still inactive. Bembry, who's a bench guy, inactive. But we were waiting on news on Kevin Herter, DeAndre Hunter, and John Collins. All of those guys got the thumbs up. And they're going to play. You got Trae Young, obviously. So the last time these two teams played was December 8th, right there. Atlanta blew them out by 15. That was in Charlotte. Now Atlanta gets the opportunity to play at home. And if you look at their home and road records, as you can see, 6-27 on the road, Atlanta Hawks. And then and on the road, 6-27. At home, they're 13-19. And this is when they take advantage. They get their few amount of wins that they have so far this year. I want to go to the preview, see some of these home games that they've won. Charlotte Hornets had a surprising victory against the Houston Rockets. But other than that, they got the not butts kicked, but they lost to Denver, San Antonio, and Milwaukee. Somehow they beat Toronto in Toronto. And the Knicks game doesn't really count. For the Atlanta Hawks side, they struggle on the road, Memphis and Washington. They got their butts kicked by Memphis, but handled Portland, Brooklyn, and lost to Orlando. So when they do face a team, they put up a fight. They rarely get blown out at home. And technically, they have way better talent than the Charlotte Hornets. You got Trae Young, you got John Collins, who's a budding star power forward, and Kevin Herter is an up-and-coming shooting guard that can definitely score. On the Charlotte side, you got Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham, and that's pretty much it. And it's really not even Terry Rozier; it's just more Devontae Graham. Rozier has been underperforming. I would like to say he should have took advantage of this opportunity being the number one in Charlotte Hornets, and he's not even the number one. Devontae Graham is the number one. So in this game, we're gonna go with the Atlanta Hawks money line minus 200. Earlier today it was at -5. I mean at -4. Now it's at -5. So if you believe they're gonna win, I believe they're gonna win. So if you want to take better odds, I would take the -5. If not, and you don't trust either of these picks, I would take the over because these are two bad defensive teams, and they will put up points, especially Trae Young and John Collins. That's a nice tandem right there. And next game, we have the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Denver Nuggets. Bucks will be without Giannis Antetokounmpo. So you got Eric Bledsoe, Wesley Matthews, Middleton, Ilyasova is going to be starting at power forward, and Brooke Lopez going up against Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Will Barton, Paul Millsap, and Nikola Jokic. This is a healthy Denver squad. They have a potent bench as well. That's going to be tough for the Milwaukee Bucks to handle, especially without their floor general in Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last time these two teams played, which was like a month and a couple days ago, that was Denver beating Milwaukee in Milwaukee. That's a huge win, and now they get to face Denver where they dominate at home. As you can see right here, if this thing could load. We got the Denver Nuggets right there, 24-8 at home, and the Milwaukee Bucks are 25-8 on the road. It pretty much comes down to the fact that there will be no Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you have a fully healthy Denver Nuggets team in the altitude. Edge goes to the Nuggets, definitely. Like I said, if you want to choose the point spread, you can. They should be able to cover that 5. And if you want to choose an over or under, the Nuggets tend to play better defense. That altitude helps their defense as well. So I would lean more to the under in this sort of situation, especially since there will be no Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that's a lot of points to miss. Okay. Last but not least, we have the Toronto Raptors against the Utah Jazz. This Raptors team is on fire right now. They played a very tough Kings team that's been very scrappy, especially at home. They beat them yesterday, and now they're on the backside of a back-to-back. Going into Utah has struggled in the last 10 games at home. Utah has been 3-7, and usually they're very dominant at home. So I don't know what's going on with them. They've been playing uninspired basketball, but now they go up against a team that's just on a ridiculous road winning streak, and they have there was an Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Norman Powell. He was averaging 30 points a game. This thing is not loading up, so I'm gonna try to back it up. They have Norman Powell. We're waiting on news on Fred VanVleet. He's still a game time decision. If he's in as well, they got everyone back then. But that's what they have right now. Lowry, Anunoby, Siakam, Ibaka, Marcus Gasol's back, Norman Powell. Like, that's enough to beat the Utah Jazz. They're cooking right now. If you want to take the money line, is plus 160, which is very good. If you believe in the Raptors can keep it close but don't technically win and still get a good number, you could take that plus 5. But I believe the Raptors beat the Jazz in Utah today. And those are my 3 picks for today, all right? I gave you some variety with some over and some unders. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetSD. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, MessNetSD. We have 104. All right, we're getting up there slow and steady, bro. Slow and steady. I keep up with my consistency with these videos. You keep up your end of the bargain with these subscriptions, and we will get to the next level, which is going to be 200. All right, and then eventually I'll have better videos. All right, that'll come soon. That'll come soon. But for right now, this works for me. So thank you guys. Don't forget to go to rundfs.com. Please sign up, get connected, and go and download that Discord app. And also, I want to reiterate it again: like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I have no comments. Where's the comments, guys? Where's the comments? Somebody say something, please. But I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.